There have been a couple things happening with Ja Morant this week. Particularly, it started off with him having a little mini beef with Kendrick Perkins.
I'm saying I was cool with Ja at one point, but then when Ja started getting in trouble with some of his stuff off the court and shit like that, I had to speak on it. Me and Ja don't really me no more on that shit, but to be honest, in that type of situation, I don't Ja.
Ja Morant shot back to Kendrick Perkins later that week. You're the reason for my notoriety. Come on, dog. And he just had to sun him on that. However, as we continue on, it looks like Ja Morant just got suspended today for conduct detrimental to the team.
What went wrong with you today?
Go ask the coaching staff.
Do you feel like, there was anything you could do differently, I guess?
You go ask them. They had a whole spiel in here, so.
From the outside, and the outside may be wrong, but from the outside, it didn't look like you had your usual energy tonight.
Go ask the coaching staff why.
Okay. You feel like you should play more?
Go ask the coaching staff. Should I play more or not?
What could have been done different to get a different outcome other than asking the coaching staff?
According to them, probably don't play me, honestly. That's what basically the message was after, so it's cool.
The coaching staff message was that?
It's cool, bro. We good?
You didn't have anything physically wrong in terms of illness or anything?
Oh, no,
you were
I'm
under the
good.
weather.
I'm
Okay.
I'm fine.
All right.
It's about that time. Ja Rule. Oh, Ja Morant.
Ja Rule.
I keep thinking I'm gonna call him Ja Rule, and I did.
Ja Morant.
It's time for him to hit the trail and just leave Memphis. He's done all he can. He's not gonna be successful with this team.
But it's another classic of a YN that's not listening, because the Kendrick Perkins thing, he was trying to help him out to shed light on him, the bright side of him, because last year he had all the incidents with the guns and shit like that. So he had a quote unquote negative image behind him, because Morant, he was up for a supermax contract that was worth $250 million, but they put that shit on hold because of the other antics that was going on last year. So with Perkins, since he's the upcoming reporter in the game in the NBA scene, he was like, yo, we were going down into Memphis. We were going to highlight him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do all access on him. And he basically fuck it. It's fucked up. So he trying to help him out. In the process of trying to help him out, he made him look bad because, nigga, I'm trying to put a good light on you.
Something's going on. Something
Right.
Because, bro, we only 4 games into the season. And I know Ja had an injury last year, but I'm like, I was wondering why Ja didn't play. And then you already know when it's something. When he say, ask the coach. Hey, ask the coach.
Hey, but what would it be this early though, huh? What would it be this early? Obviously, we 4 games into the season. Everyone should have a fresh start.
It goes back to what we were talking about earlier, and I'm going down the roster, and we were talking about, well, who's the OG on the team to,
check and balance. Check and balance.
Who's the OG? Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah.
KCP.
He's a champion.
Yeah.
Jared Jackson.
It'd be KCP.
That's it, bro.
But you can't.
Is KCP is he that vet?
But
though?
you can't say nothing when you got. Yeah, he
he's
is.
the vet, but is he that?
He
vet?
is. But the thing is, the problem is with Morant is he's outside of that is the fact that he's one of these enabled as Gen Z, who parents. You know what I'm saying? They're embodying what he's doing. Cause look at his dad on the sideline. Ain't nothing. Hold on, let me get this.
Nobody on the team that can.
I get what you're saying.
Be like, yo,
I get what you're saying, but even if it doesn't matter. The only way that you can squash his ego, you got to be an even bigger star than he is. Nobody's listen. You going down the roster, nobody's on that team a bigger superstar than he is. He's the superstar on the team. So if he was on a team like LeBron or KD or something like that, they could probably like, hey man, come on man, you need to calm down, some shit like that.
Because remember now, UD was never the star of the team, but he was always that vet.
Right, but the point is Memphis never had they never had that. That's why Taylor Jenkins that's the reason why Taylor Jenkins got fired, because they was like, they looking at the culture, what's going on down with Memphis, aka Ja Morant. Like, why does this nigga keep doing some of them fucking wrong shit? You feel what I'm saying? So the coach got axed. So they bring in another coach, and he's a little bit more forceful about what the fuck he doing and holding Morant a lot more accountable. He doesn't like it. That's the difference. And so the vet, KCP, he can't, what the hell can he, even though he's the champion, Morant got the ego as big as, I don't know, Mount Pleasant. You can't say shit when your dad's on the sideline sitting there pretty much embodying what the fuck that you're doing. He's creating that shit. And so you got an entitled ass superstar who doesn't know the ropes that you fucking with your money.
This is in the middle of a timeout in the fourth quarter of a 5-point game, and your $40 million leader is pouting and standing there by himself. He now walks away from the timeout and is now sitting down during a timeout in the fourth quarter by himself.
He needs to go to
a veteran-led team that can reel his ass in.
He needs to go to a vet team.
Miami.
Like we were saying, the vet was Marcus Smart, but he was traded there, then traded away.
Right.
Like, he wasn't
or
there long enough.
it's either veteran-led team, or you go to an organization who culture, Miami, that can ring that shit in. And that's coming. Yeah, LA.
Something like that.
You gotta go. San Antonio. You gotta go to organizations who structure from top down. Like, yo, we'll make sure you get what you need.
Send him to Brooklyn.
Look. What? No.
Send him to Brooklyn.
No.
We'll let him do what he want.
Brooklyn ain't got enough assets.
Oh, hey, we got the media for him, though.
No,
we'll let him do what he want and deal with the media.
No, you ain't gonna deal with that shit because you ain't winning no games. Y'all fans ain't coming to watch that shit.
And who would be somebody good? Like, okay, boom, I'm sending them to New Orleans. Let pair them up with Zai. Like,
hell
no, they not doing that. They not doing that.
Two South Carolina niggas on the same team.
They're not doing that.
What's that mean? I don't understand what that means.
The Met and the Sumter and
not two South Carolina niggas on the same team. In New Orleans too? No.
Hell no, nigga. That's gonna be too problematic.
Like, you know, Ja.
Bourbon
he's an amazing player. Ja is one of the players you want to watch and stuff like that.
He gotta go. He gotta go to an organization or a veteran-led team that can reel his ass in. That means no. And I told you who the key to the reason why he act the way he do. His daddy. His daddy is the reason why he act the way he do.
And that nigga Charlotte, him and fucking
you go somewhere
Mello,
where his daddy persona has been. They be like, hey, look, man, we'll let you be on the sideline, but you got to act accordingly. You feel what I'm saying? They putting dad in check too. Because they're like, listen, we count on him to be based on our product and our business plan. So his availability and him on the court helping us win, you make sure we win, he wins, we all win.
I can see Ja being traded by the trade deadline.
So it took 6 games for Ja Morant to get suspended. The NBA has a lot more to deal with than just him speaking out about the coaching. There's a lot of people that wake up and go to work and don't like how shit's ran. This shit's real. Maybe if Ja Morant never got in trouble and this happened, he probably wouldn't have got suspended. He probably would have got, hit with a hefty fine. But come on now. He's not going to be in Memphis too much longer. But hell, who wants to be in Memphis?
What happened to Luka? Of course, hell yeah. But look what happened to Luka. That's the reason why Dallas got rid of Luka, because they knew they couldn't reel his ass in, and he went to an organization that got his ass in shape.